Welcome to After the Flag here in Austria, our new circuit on the calendar for 2016, which brought us an event we haven't seen since 2010. The track, it's called the Red Bull Ring, and it was something red with the power of a bull that showed the world it's back.
Very good afternoon from Austria. The return of racing since 1997. Round 10 of the MotoGP World Championship is underway.
Iannone got away well. There's a couple of jump starts. It's Iannone that's got the lead. That's what he needed to do. Dovizioso slots into second place. Marc Marquez picks up Jorge Lorenzo. The two Spaniards run wide. Oh, Rossi up the inside of Dovizioso. Rossi's up the inside of Andrea Iannone. Valentino Rossi's taking the lead at the final corner.
Side by side, Rossi and Iannone. And here comes Dovizioso back up the inside. And Dovizioso gets up the inside of Rossi. Rossi makes a mistake. And Lorenzo comes through to second. Jorge Lorenzo takes the lead.
Lorenzo got the inside of Iannone at turn number 3. But the Ducati just blitzing back past the Yamaha sides. Iannone back in front. Here's Dovizioso. This is on board up the inside of Jorge Lorenzo at turn number 4. Dovizioso, he makes it stick.
Andrea Dovizioso has taken the lead at turn 9 and leads the way.
Well, Marc Marquez dropped back into the clutches of Maverick Vinales as he ran horribly wide.
Maniac Joe.
Beautifully executed move up the inside of Dovizioso on the brakes.
Andrea Iannone, his first ever Grand Prix victory here at the Red Bull Ring. Andrea Dovizioso in second place. Lorenzo beats Rossi in the all-Yamaha battle for third. Into Parc Ferme in the #1 spot in MotoGP for the very first time, Andrea Iannone.
And for sure this is a magic moment for me and for Ducati, because Ducati come back on the victory on the top place in the top class after 6 years, and especially after Casey Stoner, no?
In the braking I was better than Iannone, so I thought at the end I was able to overtake him. At the end, when we pushed 100% on the right, I didn't have the same grip as him, and I couldn't stay close to him and try to overtake him in the braking. Very, very disappointed about that, but very happy for Ducati.
As we know from the beginning of the season, bad things can happen during the race, but yesterday we had a short chat with both riders. We told them how important it would be for Ducati, and that obviously it was important also for them to try to win if they had a chance. But you know, I think they are too professional and they did a fantastic race. But obviously, when they were so close, you know, it was a bit of a tense situation.
We know that apart from the Ducatis, the realistic position or the maximum position we could get today was third, and we reached the goal. We reached the goal, and almost we fight for the victory, no?
I'm not happy about the 4th place because I want to try to arrive on the podium. But from the other side, the race was not so bad because I arrived very close to the victory, just 3 seconds behind the Ducati. I think that with all the team we make a good job.
Some amazing rides, some risky tyre choices, and some clever strategy finally paid off. But those choices weren't exactly obvious, with doubts remaining even right up until the race.
Iannone decided the last moment on the grid to kind of gamble with a softer option in the rear, and apparently it paid for him, at least for his riding style.
I believe in me, and when I look in the eyes, my engineers say, okay, you want, you use.
We were the only one with the soft tire, so we have to make a strategy. So the strategy was to push and make in front and try to slow down everybody just to save the tire, and it was good.
We didn't take risk like him to choose the rear soft. It was the only one, and Michelin requested to don't race with the soft, but it was our decision, and we didn't take the perfect decision.
We should also give a very special mention to Marc Marquez and Aleix Espargaro, who put in some fantastic races with some rather nasty injuries, and of course a get well soon to Jack Miller, who wasn't able to race today after a pretty nasty crash in warm-up this morning. Well, moving on to Moto3, and it was a rather special performance from Spanish rookie Joan Mir. He did start from pole position, but wasn't exactly the favourite for the race. That was Brad Binder, who had looked strongest in the free practices, but Binder was suffering with an engine issue accelerating out of the corners, which meant he was with that group. It was Binder, Mir, Fabio Quartararo, Enea Bastianini and Philipp Oettl having a good little scrap almost right until the end, and as usual in Moto3, things were decided on the last lap. Binder did try to get up into the lead, but Mir managed to hold him off with some brave moves. Bastianini actually got caught up in all this, dropped back to 4th place, but he then managed to salvage 3rd place, getting past Quartararo just after that final turn, with Philipp Oettl finishing in 5th. So it was Joan Mir taking his first ever win in his rookie season, and Brad Binder extending his championship lead. Well, in Moto2, it was a story of patience, with Johann Zarco having to recover from not such an ideal start. It was Franco Morbidelli who was off like a rocket from the beginning, with the likes of Tom Luthi and Marcel Schrotter behind him, battling it out for podium positions. There were some unfortunate crashes for Sam Lowe's, who crashed twice actually, and Jonas Folger as well. In the meantime, Alex Rins didn't have a great start either, but he was catching up towards the end. Zarco had made his way past Marquez, Luthi, Schrotter and Morbidelli, and he was off at the front like a rocket. Then it was Morbidelli fighting with Luthi. That let Rins catch up in the end, and it was Morbidelli who got the better of Luthi, and once he did that, actually Rins then managed to stab it up the inside and take the final podium position. So it was another win for Zarco to extend his championship lead, Morbidelli in 2nd and Alex Rins in 3rd. So the norm in MotoGP has been challenged, and Ducati are back. Whether that trend is going to continue remains to be seen. But at least for now, it's goodbye from the Horsepower Hills in Austria, when we go to the actual Horsepower Hill in Brno in a week's time. See you then.